Welcome back to Black Clover Anime Review, episode number 74. Yeah, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I didn't have any time to do this yesterday, but now I do. Okay, this episode, I'm reviewing the 124th episode of the anime, Nero Returns 2, and the 244th chapter of the manga, Mid-Battle. Like with last week's episode, this episode is pretty much a clip show. Yep, using lots of stock footage. Some I haven't seen in quite some time. Like, we see some flashbacks to the birth of the Eye of Midnight Sun, which has been shown in the previous arc of the series. We also see a flashback to the first episode of the series. The images from the Royal Capital arc, like one image from that, a clip from the Undersea Temple arc. And pretty much a lot of the rest of the stock footage for this episode is all from the previous arc we just recently wrapped up. Yep, and as for the present day stuff, well, it's just Nero sitting on top of the Black Bull headquarters while it's running across the field. She's seen first sitting, and then she stands up, basically happy. She's basically here present day. It's mostly just her remembering stuff throughout the course of the series. Though apparently she doesn't know anything about what happened with Witch's Forest, the second arc of the series, or about a lot of the other stuff. Like, the Iron that's an arc itself is not even mentioned at all. There's a flashback to Rebecca in this particular arc, but it's mostly all stock footage. The only character who's not in stock footage this episode is Nero herself. Yep, and that's all I gotta say about this episode. It's an okay episode. But it looks like next week is not gonna be stock footage. We actually look like we're gonna get an original episode next week, which I'm looking forward to that. I mean, when was the last time we had an original episode for this series that's not a clip show? Last time I can think of this happen was actually the start of the previous arc of the series, where the first two episodes were original episodes mixed in with a little bit of actual canon stuff. Yep. Now on to the new chapter manga. First up is we have Asta shooting out the Black Bull headquarters, take on the leader of Dark Triad, and he dodges attacks. He launches at him. And of course, well, he tries to launch attack on Asta, but he basically misses thanks to Rogue. Yes, Vanessa's cat, made of string. Blockham's like, that cat basically interferes with magic. So he basically blasts his way through the wall of the Black Bull headquarters, and he's like, "Oh, you're the cat's owner. Stay behind Rogue, you two." And he says, "Fight me." And Asta gets pinned down to the ground. And he has the most stupidest proposition I've ever seen her do, despite the stupid idea that he came up with, despite the fact she has a thing for somebody else. He's like, "This man's magic's powerful, way too big. That magic interferes with natural laws. That beauty, your figure. You're a good fit for Dante the Dark Triad. Be my woman." And she's like, "What?" So he's one of the goons that controls the spanking him. Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? I'm not joking. And Asta pops up in nowhere and is Black Awesome is like, "So you're the evil boss." Now that's a shock. I think someone was possessed by a devil in the Clover Kingdom too, and then Asta basically goes Black Divided with his giant sword. And goes Black Meteorite on him. And apparently he's actually dodging his attacks. But thanks to Goo, she's able to actually double him, be a Shadow Clone style, and mirror meteorites. And Asta basically, the 100 Asta says, "Dodge this," and it goes right at the guy. And that's what the chapter is. Really interesting chapter. I like it better than the new episode of the anime because at least it's not stock footage. Yeah, but this is actually a pretty good chapter. Yeah, I think that Vanessa's going to turn him down because, well, here's the thing. She's in love with Yami. She's in love with Yami ever since she first met him. And surprisingly, Yami, unlike last chapter was mentioned, this chapter he's not mentioned at all. And I'm thinking, though, where the heck is Yami? When is Yami going to show up? I mean, he's one of those handful of characters I really would love to see show up since the time skip. And I did notice, though, Goose looked like he did have a slightly new look. Gray looks like she's still wearing the same outfit. And Vanessa, I did notice in the last week that her outfit is slightly different. I would say the bottom part of her outfit is pretty much the same. It's the top part which she kind of trimmed down a bit, where she showed off more of her belly. Which I'm kind of like, why in the world was she there for? I mean, is she starting a relationship with Yami? It's completely unknown what the heck she's been up to for 6 months. Yeah, I have no idea. Yami himself basically was mentioned in the last chapter to be at conference. Okay. So maybe he's also on a date with Charlotte. Who knows? I mean, he does know that Charlotte has feelings for him, but he's never said anything about if he had feelings for her or not. I have no idea. I mean, come on. Yami is a lucky guy to have 2 women in love with him. Asa's got about half a dozen women in love with him. I mean, Vanessa, not really, no. She just sees Asa like a little brother. Yeah. This chapter in itself, I give this chapter roughly a 9 out of 10. Really good. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. My next review I'm going to do is, of course, Seven Deadly Sins, which I'm actually going to do that now. I'm watching next because I don't want to wait too long to do this one. Okay? But until you see the next view, bye.